What did you used to love but can no longer enjoy? What is a TV show you've been obsessed with? What's something that tastes better burnt? Years ago, pretzels would often come with a slight burn mark or char here or there. It was delicious. Now they don't. Sad. A little char on grilled corn. Those few chips on the edge of a nacho platter. Oh, baby! Creme brulee. The burnt cheese on the side of an oven-baked dish. Oh yeah, cannot get enough of that. Roasted vegetables with slightly burnt extremities are delicious. Lasagna. Those corner pieces are so good. What is something humans' brains cannot comprehend? Distances in space, higher dimensions, infinity, and some branches of mathematics. Large numbers. It's hard to imagine how much more a billion is than a million, let alone a trillion. The limits, or lack thereof, the universe. Colors outside of RGB. Humans have 3 color receptive cones, red, green, and blue. Every color we know are within these 3 color combinations. Creatures like a mantis shrimp has 16 color receptive cones and can see 10 times more colors than we can. Can you even imagine what other colors look like? Maybe space nebulas and galaxies actually have so much out there, it's just that we humans don't have the ability to see it. Nothing. And I don't mean that there's nothing, I mean the idea of nothing. Even if we try to imagine nothing, we are still observing it, which makes it something. Try and think of what the absence of everything would be like. You can't do it because you're still there observing. Different colors outside of the visible spectrum. The sensation of being 2 separate entities at once. Your imagination's limited by what you've known and seen. I dare you to imagine a color that doesn't exist. I've tried doing that before. I can't imagine a color that doesn't exist. Its own consciousness and what it is. World peace, apparently. What is the best Pixar movie? There's some right answers and there's some wrong answers here, so let's see what some people have to say. The lamp that stomps on the letter I. I'm so glad they play it before every other movie they make. Okay, smartass. Sure. WALL-E. For me, it's Toy Story. Hands down, one of my all-time favorite childhood movies. Ratatouille. The Incredibles. Monsters, Inc. Toy Story 2. Personally, my favorite of the 4 Toy Story movies. I cannot believe they're making a 5th. Up. Inside Out. What's a food that you could eat 2 pounds of? Chips and salsa. Salsa. Yeah, dude, like, when I go to Chili's, I could eat so many of their chips and salsa. The salsa's like perfect. I don't like chunky salsa, so that salsa is like, it's not like a straight liquid, but it's definitely not like chunky, you know? So good. Dumplings of any type. Chicken wings, lol. What's your guys' favorite flavor of chicken wing? Comment below what your favorite sauce is. I'm a big barbecue wing guy. Garlic parm's pretty good. Or like an Asian wing. Ooh, yeah. French fries, sushi. Pretty sure I had more than that at an all-you-can-eat place once. Pasta, all day, every day. Potato gnocchi, watermelon. What is an alternative phrase to small dick energy that is not so body-shaming? Rightfully insecure energy. Earned insecurity. You drop common loot when killed. When they said you could be anything, they didn't mean be a disappointment. Small dog energy? It's true, small dogs are always like so mean, you know? Mean and loud. Serial overcompensator. Insecure head. Tiny mind mentality. I've always been a fan of smooth brain myself. You know, some people just have no wrinkles on their brain. It's completely smooth. Big truck energy. I heard someone say that you should call it stank energy. You can't control the size, but you can control the aroma. Level 1 energy. How about dirty ass crack energy? Anyone can have a dirty ass crack regardless of genetics and body shape. It just means that they're too toxically manly to stick a proper amount of toilet paper and or body wash between their 2 butt cheeks. Farquad energy. That's actually a really good one. People should start using that. Everyone knows what it means. Everyone's seen Shrek. What do people not realize is really bad for their mental, physical, or emotional health? Not getting enough sleep. I went one night without sleeping and felt like a walking corpse. Too much information. If faraway disasters and impending threats are enough to ruin your day, maybe you shouldn't seek news about every single one of them. Toxic relationships. If you feel worse after you talk to someone, or if you feel anxiety toward them, you don't feel toward other people, it's time to pull the cord. Obsess over celebrities and social media personalities. Those people don't care about you, and devoting your life to them will only worsen your mental health. Parasocial relationships. Long work days or long periods of work without time off. Slouching. Wish I could go back in time and undo all of my horrible posture. This is a posture check, everybody. Stop what you're doing. Please. Stop slouching. Straighten your back. Shoulders down. Release the tension in your shoulders and get back to work. Lack of actual human interaction. Even just being in the same room with other people is better than isolation. Online interaction doesn't provide the same benefits. What What do you like about rain? The rain silences the world. It's so peaceful. The way rain refreshes the earth after a protracted period of drought. The world just smells better. It cools the air and it makes the colors of nature, especially green, more intense. When I'm depressed, it makes me feel comfortable. The sound, the aesthetic, the smell, the drought mitigation, the free car wash. The sound, natural white noise. The sound helps me sleep. I literally spent like $1.89 on Amazon's like Alexa shop to buy a rain sound premium sound that will constantly loop for me all night. It's so nice. It works better than anything I've ever tried. Looking outside, hearing it pattering against the windows. A reason to stay in bed. You have 30 seconds to name a newborn. What's his or her name? TH_S exclamation point. Pronounced thunderscore sexclamation. That's awful. Oh my god. Male, Jojo. Female, Jojo. My dog's name is Jojo. He's great. Right, Jojo? I love you. May, short for mayonnaise. Street lamp Lamoose. Jason. Or if it's a girl, J-Daughter. Chalupa Batman. For a girl, I'd say Denise. If it's a boy, Denephew. I liked the Jason and J-Daughter one better. Sorry. Slagathor. Max Power. What TV show had or has the best theme music? The Sopranos. I never skip the intro. Pink Panther. BoJack Horseman. Narcos. Game of Thrones. What We Do in the Shadows. Breaking Bad. SpongeBob, for sure. That 70s Show. What is your favorite go-to song right now? I love participating in these. My favorite song right now, my go-to, is New Religion by the Heydays. It's very good. It's just catchy, you know? Borderline by Tame Impala. Love this song too. Hey Man, Nice Shot by Filter. Spirit in the Sky. Symphony by Clean Bandit. I don't know why, but right now it's Tragedy by the Bee Gees. Any Song by Lana Del Rey. Flowers by Miley Cyrus. I'm not a huge fan of her, but this song is a bop. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Smooth by Rob Thomas and Santana. What is a positive of winter? Dead mosquitoes. It's not summer. It's true. I am a summer hater. Even though my birthday's in the summer, winter, fall, and spring are all better than summer. Kills a lot of pesky bugs. Not sweating my ass off while I'm trying to sleep at night. Super cozy inside. I don't have to run the air conditioner. Being covered in blankets to stay warm. It's less acceptable in the summer. No mowing. It gets dark early. Skiing and snowboarding. Not the most accessible sport, but so much fun. What if dogs could talk? Which breed do you think would have the best accent? Scotties. Border Collies, just because I think they're smart enough to have multiple accents and will switch up depending on who they talk to. Chihuahua. Australian Shepherds. Bulldogs would either be insanely British or unintelligible. This is so obviously King Charles Spaniels. Pompous arseholes. Husky. I've never heard someone with a Russian accent and obvious ADHD. What do you value more than wealth? Health, happiness, and time. Peace of mind. Time. Cats. Health. 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 More wealth. Communication and loyalty. Seems like a lot of people value health, which is great. You should be valuing your health. What's your go-to excuse when you're late for no reason? I would have been here earlier, but I didn't want to. I've been dying to say this to my boss when I show up late, because I do show up late to my day job at least once a week, just because I forget that I need to leave for work and I'm like sitting at my computer working on other stuff. A really good boss once told me that if you're late, you should have an excuse but still take the blame. Instead of saying I was late because traffic was really bad, say I was late because I didn't leave enough time for traffic. Personally, I never liked making an excuse. If I'm late, I just apologize and then try to change the subject. Public transportation issues. Always blame it on the kids. Had to poop, or reference some stomach issues. I really didn't want to be here. F you. Pay me. What is the best keyboard shortcut to know? Control-C, Control-V. The good old copy-paste. Control-Z has saved my ass more times than any other shortcut has. Chrome, Control-Shift-T will restore all tabs from a closed window. Even works after a crash, restart, or unexpected shutdown. Alt-Tab for when you're doing something suspicious and people are nearby. If I am typing something lengthy, I will occasionally Control-A or press and hold on mobile, but that's not the question, to select all text and then Control-C to copy it in case something happens and nothing was saved. Excel. In Windows, F4 means do that again. Just change a cell yellow, move to another cell and hit F4, another yellow cell. Works with most actions. Win plus M to minimize everything. Let me try that. Oh, it works! Holy crap! Love that. I love when I'm not lied to and it's real. Win plus L to lock screen. Useful while at work and having to leave your desk in a hurry. What's your favorite old video game that is still playable today? RuneScape. Smile. Age of Empires 2. SNES Super Mario World. Loved it then. Love it now, love it always. Doom 2, Sonic 2. Got it on Genesis and like it more than the original because of Tails. Tetris, and some really weird choice of emojis. Cut the Rope. It's one of the best things that has ever happened. Donkey Kong. Tomorrow you wake up and you're suddenly 16 again and in high school. What would you do? Let my friend take that girl to the dance we both had a crush on. Try not to set myself up for more emotional failure when he died a couple months later. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god, that's horrible. Be extremely upset. To me, that seems like a nightmare. Like almost beating a boss, dying, and having to go back to the beginning of a whole level to do it all over again. Invest in Apple, Netflix, Amazon. Assuming I keep my knowledge of the future, I'd change nothing. I'm finally content and happy with my life, and to change any part of what got me here would and could jeopardize that. Start dieting and exercise. Cry, because this is a nightmare I have often. Wait the 7 years till 2010 and buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin used to be a genuine joke in 2010 with my friends. Like they all talked about it and is like, look at this stupid thing. It's online currency. In middle school, oh god, we'd all be so rich. Be 1 year older and panic. Pay attention, stop flirting with every guy that gave you the time of day. What's the most idiotic thing you believed as a kid? When I was young, I had a BB gun. I was honestly always safe with it. Spent my days plinking targets in the yard and such. I have no idea what possessed me, but one day, I saw an airplane flying way overhead and I decided I want to see if I can hit it. For months, I worried myself to death that I might have shot it down. I believe the world was monochrome in the older days. Yeah, color was invented. We just decided to wake up one day and see color. I thought it was pronounced brather, not rather. Would you rather walk or ride bikes? No one corrected me for like 2 to 3 years. I guess I didn't say it often enough for people to notice. That gum stayed in your stomach for 7 years. If you accidentally eat watermelon seeds, then a watermelon will grow in your stomach. My uncle told me there were goldfish in his waterbed and I believed it for years. Who do you irrationally hate for no good reason? People who walk or drive slightly slower than my preferred speed, especially if they cut me off first. Pete Davidson, and people who say wash instead of wash. Nobody. I have good reasons for everyone I irrationally hate. Tom Cruise, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Seriously? Seriously? Okay. The word webinar. Can't really put my finger on why. Those who say irregardless. Where did that come from anyway? Probably a regional adaptation that caught wind and went mainstream before it was kind of corrected and suppressed by modern media. Meryl Streep. I don't trust you at all, dude. What the hell? My closet door open at nighttime. Coleslaw. All the ingredients, sure, if they're separate. The second you mix them, my gag reflex gets a hair trigger. What is the unfunniest comedy show or movie you've ever seen? Grown Ups 2 was so damn terrible, I thought I was watching pirated, unedited test footage. Two Broke Girls. Prank shows. Big Bang Theory and Friends. That 90s show. I thought it would be similar to the original, but holy crap. The premise is fine, but something about the delivery and timing of the jokes is just awful. Movie 43. I've seen thousands of movies. I watch a movie every day. This is the worst movie I've ever seen. I have no idea how they got the cast unless it was through blackmail. Any rom-com with Jennifer Aniston or Julia Roberts. Freddie Got Fingered. I love the Tom Green Show, but this movie was just awful attempt to shock humor, and it was just cringe from start to finish. The Nanny. I watched old episodes of it out of curiosity, and I just cannot understand how anybody finds it funny. The writing is so bad. The set design and even the acting are like high school play caliber. It's almost entertaining to watch just in a curiosity way. Like it's one of those intergalactic cable shows where non-humans are making a human-based sitcom and don't quite get how it works. Impractical Jokers. They're just not funny. Jack and Jill. Big Mouth. Just kill me by now. Friends. It's an overrated cringe contest between the actors. What do you think about when you're trying to fall asleep? I look at my phone. I probably shouldn't, but I do, which is probably the reason why I can't sleep at night. I read before bed, so I think about the book instead of anxiety-causing things. Math. Makes me so bored, I fall asleep. Things that make me happy. That time in 6th grade when I accidentally sneezed all over the girl that sat in front of me in math that I had a crush on. Weird scenarios that would never take place in real life. Falling asleep. Bunnies jumping in a field of flowers because sheeps are boring. What I want to get accomplished when I wake up. Various story plots. What did you used to love but can no longer enjoy? Superhero movies. Vid games. Kanye West. Ugh, disgusting. The company of other people. Silence. Fork tinnitus. Birthdays. Beyblade. Let it rip. Marvel movies. What is a TV show you've been obsessed with? I don't watch a lot of actual TV. I'm definitely more of a YouTube video watcher, but, and I've said it on the channel before, big Bluey fan recently. Watched through everything on Disney Plus twice now, and I really just love it. It's so cute. It's such a valuable show that adults and children can enjoy together. Lost. I've been obsessed with the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the past few years. It's a great mix of comedy and drama that makes it so much fun to watch. I highly recommend giving it a try if you haven't already. You won't regret it. Once Upon a Time had me hooked for the longest. Better Call Saul. Finished it for the first time a few months ago and was the only show I've ever watched multiple times. Still listen to songs from the episodes and think about it almost daily. Seinfeld. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Breaking Bad. Hey, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. You get notified every time this channel uploads. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.